Is this thing on me?
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Kevon's Life. I'm Kevon. Tuesday, November 5th. It's election night. And to protect my peace and my sanity, I'm about to get off socials. So I'm finished with work for the day. So I figured it was the perfect time to start my next big project. So let me show it to you. This looks like nothing, but it's a crafter's dream. So I have a lot, which I think I'm gonna need more, but I have Yarn B Eternal Bliss bridesmaid dress. This is a weight 7. This is a weight 7 yarn, and we're making one of those cute oversized cardigans. I will pop up the inspo pictures over here. Y'all know the cardigans that have been going viral, the long line, very cute, very chunky, cute cardigans. All the girls have been asking me to make one, and of course I have to make one for myself first. So we're gonna give this a go tonight and see how far I get. This is a hand knit project, so I don't need any crochet hooks or needles, or we're self-caring tonight are the vibes. So we're gonna cook us a dinner that we like. We're gonna watch some TV. I'm gonna do my thing, and hopefully we'll make some progress on this long line cardigan. First step is I need to take some measurements. So of course my mama's gonna help me, so let's do that. Let's take the measurements for everything I need. I'm using a mix of two people's tutorials. I'll put their information over here, but I'm using her YouTube video, and then I'm also using a TikTok that I found.
Over your butt.
All right, I have measured myself thanks to my mom. She helped me out, and I have my initial measurements. We're just gonna play it by ear, of course. I can always add if I need it. So not much to explain here. I just kind of drew myself a picture according to Sewing with Tay's YouTube video. So like I said, I'm gonna follow her video and get started. She has a few on the cardigan because she's done it like twice now, from what I can tell. At least she's filmed the video twice, so I'm gonna watch her second one.
The back of your sweater, I have like a 50-inch low hip, so I wanted to make sure that I had a little ease over my backside. So I went for like 25, 26, 27-ish, like for the length of my loops, and it turned out to be 22 loops for me. And with knowing this, I just made a note because sometimes I tend to forget the number as soon as I say it. So I was about 27 when I redid this. I told you guys I took the loops out every day a couple times to make sure I had an idea of how many loops that I needed for this. Now we're going to start our first row of
I used all 6 of my skeins, and I made a rookie mistake. So when I watched the girl's video again, she actually used a larger skein of yarns, and she only needed like 5 of those, and I bought the yarn that she used in her first video, and she needed way more than 5. So unfortunately, Hobby Lobby's yarn week is not this week. I bought my yarn last week when it was on sale, and you know, it's like every other week. So I think this project is on pause until a week from now. I do have the back panel mostly finished. I'm like pretty close, so I'll show y'all that, and then we'll pick this up when I have more yarn. So she's pretty long. I'm mostly done. Okay, yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna catch y'all when I have more yarn, and we'll keep going. Back at the club, sipping my wet is where you find, cause what it is. Hello, it's the next day. Doing self-care last night. Tonight we're really doing self-care because it's November 6th. I hadn't planned on going to get more yarn, but a girl gotta do what she gotta do. So I have more yarn. We're gonna keep working on this cardigan.
Case. But here's the thing, America, if it is, let us fill the sky with the love, truth, and service.
It's Friday and I've been working on my hand knit cardigan for the last 3 days, and I have bad news. I tried it on last night. I got really far, so I had pretty much the whole thing done and was ready to sew up the sides and put the sleeves on, but I put it on and it's way too long. And unpopular opinion, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not, but I will frog a project even if I spent 3, 4, 6 hours on it, if I have the time to do so and there's like no hard deadline for me to like get a project done. So I'm gonna take it apart and redo it. So the back panel, I need to take some inches off of that because that's where it's too long. Like when I put it on me, it's way too long. So I need to take off, I'm gonna take off a whole lot. And to do that, I have to frog the whole front panels pretty much. So we're about to do that. We're about to take apart this project so I can get it to the length that I want it, because right now it's way too long. Yeah, I don't know, you might think I'm crazy for taking this apart, but I have nothing else to do and there's no reason like why I have to get it done. I'm just learning, so why not just take it apart and have it be a good project actually at its completion, instead of like knowing that I made it too long and I just kept on going with it, because then I'm not gonna want to wear it if it's too long. So that's how I'm rationalizing that. Take it apart, make something that I'm gonna be happy with. It's trial and error, so just wanted to come on here and show y'all, tell y'all that. Maybe I will see if I can put it on me real fast before I start taking it apart. So let me make you guys taller. This is what we have. So this is what I mean, all this is still connected, like I didn't do separate panels. So I'm gonna start from the bottom and unravel the whole thing. I hope y'all saw that. It's very long, too long for me, for my liking, so I'm gonna take it apart. Big basket for my yarn that's about to unravel.
ones that the other side, I'm not touching them, I'm not losing them. So I actually folded this in half at the shoulder so I would know how far down this front panel needed to go to meet the bottom of the back panel. So you'll see here, that's where they line up. And these are my loops at the end. I'm going to show you how to cast off to finish them, yeah. So basically, what you gotta do is, and it took me a couple chances to get this, so I'm gonna try to explain it real slow. You're going to take your working yarn, it's attached to the ball, and you're going to make a loop.
All right, this is a status update. I moved faster than I thought I would. So I actually got both of the front panels done. They're not sewn to the back or anything, but they're finished. So that's more progress than I expected to do tonight. So that's exciting. The journey continues tomorrow. Show y'all that I finished my sleeve. The other one is in the living room with the rest of it. So I officially have all 5 of my pieces. Now I'm ready to sew them together and see if I need to add more length to the sleeve. But I didn't want to go too far just because I haven't put the front panels and the back panels together yet, so I don't know how far it's going to go down my shoulder when it actually is draped on my body. So I'm going to take a pause on my sleeves and see if I need to add more or not. I can probably measure and get an idea of where I'm at, but I'll do that off camera. I have all 5 pieces completed and now I just need to sew them together. So we are wrapping up this long line cardigan. Welcome back. It is another day in this saga that is this hand knit cardigan. It's not that hard to make. It's just taking me a few days. So now I have all 5 pieces ready to go. Here's one of my sleeves. And I have my front panels and my back panel. And so now I'm ready to sew it all together. Like I said, I'm using a mix of a YouTube video and a girl's TikTok. Both of their names, ways to find them will be in my description box. And I'll holla back at you when I'm making some progress. To sew the pieces together, just as like anything crochet, if you're familiar, you want the right sides to face each other. So I put my garment the right way so I can get ready to sew. So the sides that I want to actually show are facing each other.
So I decided to show you my capture of that brain zone, Hagrid, to gain your trust. Hagrid's my friend! I need to open the chamber again while I'm still at school, so I decided to leave behind a diary, preserving my 16-year-old self in its pages so that one day I would be able to lead another to finish Salazar Slytherin's noble work.
Well, you haven't finished it this time. In a few hours, the Mandarin draft will be ready, and everyone who was petrified